Imagine a book so mysterious that it has defied understanding for over 600 years. No one knows who wrote it, what it says, or why it exists. This is the Voynich Manuscript, a codex filled with strange illustrations of unrecognizable plants, astronomical diagrams, and text in a language no one, not even modern AI, has been able to decode. Discovered in 1912 by Wilfrid Voynich, an antiquarian bookseller, the manuscript has baffled scholars and cryptographers alike. Some believe it's a guide to alchemy or medieval medicine, while others think it's an elaborate hoax. The most intriguing theory? That it holds secrets far beyond our understanding, perhaps a forgotten language or even knowledge from another world. But what exactly makes this book so captivating? Is it the undeciphered text, the strange drawings, or the questions it raises about its purpose? Over the next 10 minutes, we'll unravel its enigmatic origins, examine its contents, and explore the theories behind this enduring mystery. Would you try to decode its secrets, or like many others, be left mystified? Let's begin. The Voynich Manuscript isn't just any old book. It's an artifact that seems to defy the natural order. Bound in vellum, a durable parchment made from calfskin, it consists of 240 surviving pages. Experts suspect there were originally more, but time, mishandling, or even deliberate removal has left it incomplete. The pages feel ancient, their texture weathered yet unnervingly sturdy, as if they were created to endure centuries of mystery. What truly captures attention are the illustrations. They aren't just strange, they're otherworldly. The botanical drawings show plants no one has ever seen. Some vaguely resemble known species, but with impossible features. Roots curling into geometric patterns, stems splitting into unnatural forms, and blossoms defying gravity. These depictions are paired with astronomical diagrams that suggest a fascination with the stars and zodiac-like symbols hinting at astrological significance. But it's the text that is the manuscript's greatest mystery. Written in an elegant, flowing script, it doesn't match any known language or alphabet. Linguists and cryptographers have been unable to crack its meaning, or even determine if it holds meaning at all. The text flows neatly from left to right, suggesting intent and consistency, yet it feels as if it's speaking in riddles from another dimension. Even the book's physical construction raises questions. The pigments used in its colorful illustrations align with techniques from the 15th century, yet its precise origins remain unknown. Was it crafted by a single artist, or was it a collaborative effort by a group with an esoteric purpose? The meticulous detail and vibrant colors suggest it wasn't meant for casual use. It was meant to intrigue, to captivate, and perhaps to conceal. Every detail of the Voynich manuscript seems deliberately designed to puzzle. The closer you examine its pages, the more questions arise. Who created it, and why does it exist at all? The story of the Voynich manuscript begins in relative obscurity. In 1912, Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish-American antiquarian bookseller, stumbled upon it at a Jesuit college in Frascati, Italy. Voynich had a keen eye for rare and unusual artifacts, but even he couldn't have anticipated the enigma he had uncovered. This peculiar codex, filled with undecipherable text and surreal illustrations, would go on to baffle scholars and cryptographers for generations. Yet its journey didn't begin with Voynich. It had already passed through the hands of several notable figures, leaving behind a trail of tantalizing clues. Historical evidence suggests that Emperor Rudolf II of the Holy Roman Empire, a known collector of alchemical and esoteric texts, acquired the manuscript in the late 16th century. Some believe he paid a hefty sum for it, convinced that it was the work of Roger Bacon, the 13th century English monk famed for his groundbreaking scientific ideas. If true, the manuscript would represent a fascinating intersection of medieval science, mysticism, and art. From Rudolf, the book's trail grows murkier. It's believed to have passed to Jacobus de Tepenec, Rudolf's court pharmacist. His ownership is evidenced by his faint signature, now barely legible on one of its pages. Later, the manuscript found its way into the possession of Georg Baresch, a 17th century alchemist in Prague, who was deeply intrigued by its cryptic contents. Desperate for answers, Baresch reached out to Athanasius Kircher, a Jesuit scholar renowned for his work in ancient languages. Kircher claimed he could decipher the manuscript, though no surviving records confirm his success. For centuries, the manuscript disappeared, seemingly lost to history, until Voynich's fateful rediscovery sparked renewed interest. Scholars, cryptographers, and even amateur enthusiasts began poring over its pages, driven by a shared obsession to decode its secrets. Some saw it as a scientific text, others as a work of pure fiction. Still, its provenance after the 17th century remains a mystery. Could it have originated far beyond medieval Europe, journeying across continents before landing in the Holy Roman Empire? Or was it crafted locally by an unknown genius, deliberately shrouded in secrecy? Each person who owned the Voynich manuscript seemed drawn to its allure, yet all left with more questions than answers. Even today, its trail through history raises more enigmas than it solves, adding to the mystique of this enduring puzzle. The contents of the Voynich manuscript are as bizarre as its mysterious history. At first glance, it looks like a meticulously illustrated scientific guide, but a closer look reveals a puzzling mix of elements that defy categorization. Divided into 6 distinct sections, each part offers its own peculiarities and mysteries. The first section is botanical. It's filled with elaborate drawings of plants, but none of them match any species known to science. Each plant is unique, with features that range from the fantastical to the biologically impossible. Roots twisting into spirals, leaves growing in unnatural patterns, and flowers unlike anything on Earth. Botanists have tried and failed to identify these specimens, leaving the possibility that they are either creations of pure imagination or depictions of plants long lost to history. The second section delves into astronomical and astrological themes. It contains celestial charts and diagrams that resemble zodiac symbols, interspersed with figures that don't fit conventional astrological systems. Some scholars speculate these might represent an entirely different cosmology, perhaps a forgotten medieval worldview, or even knowledge from another culture or dimension. Could these be maps of the heavens, or diagrams with a purpose we've yet to comprehend? A third section ventures into what some interpret as biology or alchemy. It features strange anatomical drawings, including humanoid figures immersed in pools or interconnected tubes of liquid. These illustrations have led to wild theories, from medical experiments to esoteric rituals. Were these diagrams meant to convey medical knowledge, or do they reflect a symbolic language lost to time? The text itself is the manuscript's crowning mystery. Comprising over 170,000 characters in an unknown script, it flows smoothly across the pages, suggesting deliberation and intent. Cryptographers, linguists, and AI algorithms have all attempted to decode it, yet its meaning remains elusive. Some believe it could be a complex cipher hiding profound secrets, while others argue it might be an invented language, a linguistic puzzle with no solution, crafted as a form of intellectual art. Interestingly, the structure of the text exhibits patterns similar to real languages, but defies consistent analysis. Could it be a forgotten tongue, an alien script, or an elaborate medieval prank? The lack of answers only deepens its allure. Every page promises meaning, but none delivers clear answers. The Voynich manuscript seems to hover between reality and imagination, leaving us to wonder what secrets, if any, are hidden within its enigmatic pages. Theories and attempts to decipher it. Over the centuries, the Voynich manuscript has drawn the attention of some of the brightest minds in linguistics, cryptography, and even artificial intelligence. Yet, despite their efforts, its contents remain an unsolved riddle. Theories about its meaning and purpose range from the plausible to the outright fantastical, each adding another layer of intrigue to its mystique. One of the earliest and most persistent theories is that the manuscript is a cipher, a coded text hiding profound knowledge. During World War II, Allied codebreakers who cracked the infamous Enigma machine turned their attention to the Voynich manuscript, but even their expertise couldn't unlock its secrets. Unlike traditional ciphers, the manuscript lacks repetition or predictable patterns, leaving experts puzzled by its unique and seemingly impenetrable script. Others have speculated that the manuscript represents a forgotten or entirely invented language. Its linguistic patterns resemble those of natural languages, yet they break down under close scrutiny. Could this be the work of a medieval genius attempting to create a new tongue? Or is it an elaborate hoax meant to confuse and captivate? The mystery has endured, with no definitive evidence supporting either possibility. Advances in science have brought new tools to the quest for answers. Forensic analysis has dated the vellum to the early 15th century, consistent with the manuscript's medieval appearance. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence has analyzed its text, searching for linguistic structures, hidden codes, or even algorithms embedded in its script. Yet, no clear answers have emerged. Some researchers argue that the text might be meaningless, a form of artistic gibberish created to mimic the appearance of language without conveying actual information. The manuscript's illustrations have fueled their own set of debates. Are the bizarre plants depictions of real but extinct species, or are they symbolic, representing ideas rather than physical entities? The astronomical charts have led others to suggest connections to alchemical traditions or even lost cosmologies. Some diagrams hint at advanced medieval knowledge, while others seem entirely abstract. Theories take an even wilder turn with claims of extraterrestrial origins. Could the manuscript be a message from an alien civilization, or perhaps a time capsule from a parallel dimension? Others believe it could be a magical text imbued with esoteric power meant to conceal ancient wisdom from the unworthy. Each new attempt to decipher the Voynich Manuscript adds to its legacy. It stands as a testament to human curiosity, reminding us of the allure of the unknown. With each breakthrough that seems near, the manuscript slips further into mystery. The Voynich Manuscript remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. Despite centuries of research and the involvement of some of the world's most brilliant minds, it continues to defy explanation. Stored today at Yale University's Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library, the manuscript has become a beacon for scholars, code breakers, and curious minds from all corners of the globe. Modern technology has brought new hope to the search for answers. High-resolution scans have allowed researchers to examine every detail of the manuscript's illustrations and text, revealing patterns invisible to the naked eye. Advanced AI systems and machine learning algorithms are being used to analyze its structure, yet the elusive key to unlocking its secrets remains out of reach. What keeps the Voynich Manuscript relevant today is more than its mystery, it's the profound questions it poses. Who created it, and why? Was it meant to conceal forbidden knowledge, or is it merely an elaborate work of art? Each theory, no matter how wild, keeps the manuscript alive in the public imagination. Perhaps its greatest power lies in its ability to captivate. The Voynich Manuscript reminds us that some puzzles may never be solved, leaving us to wonder, will its secrets ever come to light? The Voynich Manuscript stands as a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. For over 600 years, it has captivated scholars, cryptographers, and dreamers, each seeking to uncover its secrets. But perhaps the manuscript's greatest mystery is why it continues to fascinate us. Is it the promise of forbidden knowledge, the beauty of its cryptic illustrations, or simply the thrill of a puzzle that refuses to be solved? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain: the Voynich Manuscript remains an unsolved enigma, daring us to dream, question, and explore. If this story intrigued you, subscribe for more fascinating mysteries.